Welcome everybody, wherever you are. It continues at the ICC Men's T20 World Cup, and we're at Nassau County International Stadium today. Wonderful pictures of New York State, and also right in the middle of New York, as many of these teams and of these teams' players would have visited as they try to enjoy the place and also keep their mind right on the job. Big job for both these sides. South Africa winning the toss and deciding that they will field first. It's Netherlands and South Africa doing battle in Group D. Yeah, look at this Group D table, wide open, you'd say, with the result last night. The Netherlands, a couple of points. There's Bangladesh with a couple of points as well. So everybody of those three that are there looking to ensure that they are in the top two come the end of the group stages so they can get to the Super 8. The tournament, generally, you'd say, is quite open. Yeah, have a look at the color. That's what you want to see with both these. To get the ball to swing,
Yes, and when he gets it right, crashes the surface. And looking at it out there, there's maybe even some cross-seam deliveries or...
Last year, was it, when Australia left arm seam to the level can swing the ball and getting the ball in the right area.
Especially if in this game.
Out from Quinton de Kock, yeah.
And it was Tristan Stubbs from cover.
Quinton de Kock.
He checked, it's a fair delivery. Cat, I'm going to ask you to overturn your decision.
Oh, there you go. Bat. And Quinton de Kock.
Marco Jansen just hitting a good, knew it straight away. That is the end of Michael Levitt.
Here comes Vikram Singh. Got to deal well with this.
Yeah, he's been absolutely spot on so far. Been right on the money. Good seam present. Quinton de Kock away. You can see he's flicked the bat up under the...
Asked him actually as he walks off in the domestic tournament.
Puts on his body. I mean, he's running in, trying to bowl. Who's going to go at the other end. So
the covers, and away it goes.
First poor ball by the South Africans, just so you won't see as much swing. Just come a little bit straighter onto the bat, or the outside edge, a thick edge, but on the over extra cover. Good shot to get play there a little bit, thinking it's gone.
Well, obviously means Vikram Singh must be the way, but with a on a wide.
There's a second for South Africa.
Into the righty.
Oh, it's a big a reprieve. You're gonna.
Well, it would have been pulling away. Have a look here. Look at this man right from the side screen.
Times.
There's actually bounce that he gets, but also that little bit of about the discipline of this Netherlands.
Yeah, when you don't have the Netherlands, they have got to do all the basics really well. 20 World Cup.
Over spell they had to bowl.
Good change of pace. Really well in the 2020s. He's played well. I think that if he could the outside inside edge of the bat.
Yeah. Marco, he passed him, and his reaction with the left hand.
A lot of territory. There's a perfect. That goes the left hand, and right. See footing like that. It's always one has gone for two. Netherlands now two.
Netherlands 15 for 2.
We can
bowl him, Ricky, and it's disturbed the timber.
He hasn't bowled a bouncer in the last few balls. This wicket, Marco Jansen has disturbed them, so now 17 for 3.
Action at the start of Dalwat is bust.
With his third ball there. In test matches, you 3 or 4 overs to get a wicket, but in this format, answer this ball and then look to.
It's a tough start for Lost. A couple of years, has the same impact with the white ball.
Absolutely beauty. Ounce. Symbols today. Punch punches the gloves. So, yep. 7, career best. Let's just have a look. Yeah, best ever figures. The conditions, bowled with pace.
Or I'd love that about T20. It's all the hands go on the head. Or usually every stadium has one dancing
Strike, and to me it's not really. You haven't touched the ball for a while.
I think it's David Miller. Frustration for him, but for South Africa they'll be
On him, the extra pace takes a good catch.
to reach this mark in terms of ball. 32 for 4. Is striding to the crease because of the outstanding seam. Get to that good bounce.
1 foot too early, and then he's got no.
and I've tried to emulate that. I'd like to know. I mean, you got to be staring at the hand.
Comfortable positions. He's not too perturbed. He's on the right-hand side of screen. And how maximum of the day. Slightly.
They're going to do it by using the pace, but that's how you're going to get it. The other day, ball backstop.
Parkin, brilliant. He got in there nice with Scott Edwards back in the...
His Bale's lit up, yeah, thank you.
Yeah, but on the replay, clearly...
Decision to go for the single is just a little... When he's getting to the other end, might have misjudged this. Not, and in one motion, 46 for 5.
Position where it's not quite mid-on, so because he's the best fielder, he's covering both.
Deep on the ring. 58 for 5. It's not where they want to be. Can they get themselves to 100? Oh, this could be another all the way down to third man.
Anrich Nokia, extra pace all the way down to third man. Anrich Nokia getting nice and big on the batsman, way all the way down to Heinrich Klaassen, the pigeon. And
8 for 6. Partnership. Average of 7.
Looking and thinking, oh, take a table.
slow ball bouncing on the ground, and I was watching the South Africans.
Then we'll cloud decision to go. It's the second 4 of the day.
Much needed boundary by the Netherlands.
Wide mid wicket. This is the bound.
He'll know many of these, if not at this point. There's just one
Power
that
play bowling through the middle, using him as a...
Long legs around him after a tough West Indies series. The consistency's been there. Get in, get out, bowled well.
it's a free hit. 71 for 6.
Grab.
I think the judges, the pace of
You just see the pull coming back.
times are a bit late. Very nearly.
Good fielder, Reza Hendricks, but it just took him a lot. Make up the last bit of ground.
But then had to put in the dive and net.
Across. And you work with, you got to pick it out of the... For 4 more. 1-2. Try to ensure that Logan van Beek gets on.
Inside the circle. Or with the batsman one that's pitched up.
I think that was not the tactic.
Darkham would have been exactly the same then.
Slow surface.
So Janssen.
On this ground, there's some variation with back foot, how high it's going to bounce.
Rabada.
A stretch at that one, but his confidence up. Started the tournament well.
Delivery into the pitch, but it was and bang that a one.
With a huge cheer.
And that's one you just got to cop as a captain. Batsman challenged the big square boundaries.
Shot, excellent work, and really good running as well.
Full stretch, not easy to dance, protects the boundary.
No partnership, would have loved for it to come early. Van Beek, with the Netherlands 15 off.
Productive over for the Netherlands.
Graham, it's also probably a result of the point. He probably felt he had to change it up a little bit.
And it gives him that option to fit as long as he doesn't give room.
Yeah, you're spot on, Pommy. It's as much line, himself a little bit of room out to recover mid-off. Bartman's been impressive again. He's got two.
Tim Pringle. Just the fun.
Probably the line is
Was in really tight.
even that from Markram. Excellent captaincy. Ward.
Up quickly. Oh, Netherlands 102 for 8. Norkeer's the one under that for just the wonderful from the young man.
But at this year's T20 World Cup, a lot to the South African bowling attack on.
What is your X factor? Because the X factor, if South Africa just bat for 20 overs, I think
Through this tournament, if Reza Hendricks, which has an extreme amount of power, but playing better than their game one.
risks need to be taken by the Netherlands. Time the field will need to be in. What situation for the Netherlands right now if they want to win?
This year of 2024, different. Fast.
That's just two.
Quite conventional. Pure communication calling. And the
no one making a definitive decision. Dutch, well, they over the moon.
yeah, they've got a bit casual window here. And point, Dale Steyn, you were talking about having down and could run it down fine, but the field
Fantastic. It helps. But squeeze every run when you don't have a lot of runs on the board, in the ball and say, yes, that's one. Listen to him, as you can see. And he looks again, 20.
World Cup history. Then opening back into the cop, deal with that. Well, Kingman is two chases on runs towards the end of that. They do the bowlers in the game against them. They might look to kind of
Positive strike from Reza Hendricks. Good.
Again, one slip. I didn't feel like there was any sort of actual
Back to that, but in Markram's space.
Reza Hendricks, an interesting one.
Let's take a look at Markham, the captain. He's just 2 sixes. Absolute has got to go.
Charles low on confidence. Back in South Africa, well.
The first one that he's gone seam up. No real foot movement from. He has to go.
We have seen some very interesting board. Looks like that sort of delays.
Early against the new ball, just technically innings transfer some pressure.
Warriors in the first class game, but as we look at this, it's hitting the top of the bails.
Some into this innings, transfer some pressure, tension. Sitting in the dugout, boundaries, one good over, just two.
Of batting in the tank.
Ball.
And let's have a look.
The nets, you know that when your middle order walks batters, they can bat for long periods of time. But if
Pre-game, in South Africa, the ability the middle order do, I think it takes a lot of.
Wicket, the score 7-3. In predictor. Plenty of both stubs and.
For four, most occasionally be proud of that.
oh, that was perfect. And the first two looking to shape it away. The surface, meet the outside edge, top down the head and the shoulders. They're not going to outside edge of the bat.
Be sharp there.
Generate the pace of the. Just holds up, allows.
Outrageous! Falling out in the deep. I think it's Tim Pringle doing the.
They did it. It gives the captain the reward. The South African fan spines.
Coming around on the square leg boundary, catch to take. South Africa on 12 for 4.
Pakistan yesterday. Pakistan, it just seems to be coming. In comes David Miller. And 2.5 remaining in the. Looking at.
Spoke about trying to get a freebie. It's not exactly a long. It really was a good catch. Leg kind of boundary, so it is a tough hit.
You can just see the inner ring power play in a T20.
One just really desperately.
For 4 after 5.
Okay, he's 12 for 4 in the first 5 overs. From Yekarin, if you say that none of the teams have got off to the
It's done a lot either. There was a little bit of
runs at that one. It presents a straight bet if you are going to taught him. That's beautiful. Most grounds around the world,
As the ball's being bowled, they're going to get to every ball that rolls past them.
in terms of South Africa, just looking for a couple of bunting.
when you lose early.
That's 4 runs from it. 16 to be aware of, but it's
I think we've broken the record twice this match.